Listen, man, I'm gonna get right to it. The video was hilarious. All right, the funniest video I've seen all year. All right, I watched it a bunch of times. I we was on Twitter laughing and joking about it. The video is great. Shannon Briggs, what he's doing right now is funny. I love it. It's great for boxing right now. It seems like the same thing what everybody's doing nowadays. I mean, with reality TV, and you have athletes, you have artists, music artists, you have actors. Everyone does crazy trolling type of stuff online to get a buzz, to get recognition. That's just the way it is. This video here is a prime example of what we see on World Star every day. It was hilarious. Listen, I eat what you eat, champ. Everywhere you go, I go, champ. It's funny. We could sit here and joke about it, but I would like to see the fight. Of course, I want to see them fight right now. But let's be realistic here. Let's be a little realistic. Let's think for a second. Klitschko's got a fight coming up, right? He's actually in training camp right now for this fight. He has a fight coming up. And, I mean, of course, I think everything Shannon Briggs is doing is disrespectful, especially when he came in the ring. I thought that was disrespectful. I thought that would have warranted Klitschko punching him in the face. I think this is even more disrespectful. I mean, the guy came to his table and pulled his own bowl. He pulled his food away from him. He's disrespecting Klitschko. I mean, his brother's been through the same stuff, okay? Without a doubt. His brother got slapped. His brother got spat on. I mean, these guys get disrespected, leading up to a fight, all right? But let's look at it from their standpoint, okay, for a second. They got a fight coming up. He has a huge payday coming up. This is on camera, okay? These guys gonna come and try to provoke him to fight in the street, and what if he fights him and gets injured and the fight gets called off? The Pulev fight, with a lot of fans want to see that fight. There's a lot of people that think Pulev will beat Klitschko. All right, I made a video about it. There's a lot of people that think Pulev will beat Wladimir Klitschko. Okay, he's not a bum. All right, I know Shannon Briggs is calling him bums. I mean, yeah, Leopold was a. I don't say he's a bum, but he had no business being in the ring with Wladimir Klitschko. Leopold had no business being in there. All right. Povetkin and a few other fighters, I thought they were legit. So, just because Shannon Briggs think everybody he's fighting is a bum, why does he deserve a shot at the champion, the heavyweight champion, just like that? He kind of was irrelevant 1 minute ago, and now since he's confronting Klitschko, now he deserves a shot. Now as much disrespect he's shown towards Klitschko lately, not one of the incidents has he put his hands on Klitschko. All right, he hasn't put his hands on him. Okay, I mean, if he has and I'm wrong, then fine. If he pushed him, I don't know, but I haven't seen him put his hands on Klitschko. And a lot of people brought up this on Twitter, and you know what? Actually, watching it a few more times, it could be possible. Okay, some people think it's staged. I wouldn't be surprised. But if it is staged, what does Klitschko have to gain from that? Like, we know what Shannon Briggs has to gain from it, because he's the one on the come up, back on the come up, trying to get a heavyweight shot, trying to get a nice payday. But what does Klitschko have to gain? If it is staged, what does he have to gain from it? Okay. But this is why I think it could be staged, because every time he's walking into the building or wherever Klitschko is, somebody's camera is on record already. They recording him as he's walking in. Like, all right, he's about to walk in now. Play, they're not, usually when people don't expect something to happen, usually it's already happening and we get the middle part of it, or, at least it's something's going on to where a person have time to go on their phone, unlock their phone, then hit up, record, and start filming. Whereas if you look at him confronting him at the gym, and you look at this confrontation too, you see that they're already recording him as he's walking in. So it could be staged. All right. Now, if it's not staged, and you know what, I'm not really sure, you know, because if it is staged, that's a hell of a good acting job. Because Shannon Briggs looks very serious in it, you know. I could see Klitschko not wanting to fight because he actually have a real fight coming up. I wouldn't expect him to be the street fight type of dude, you know. But you know, it could be staged, you know. But now, if it isn't staged, do you think Klitschko should have hit him? You know, should he had to hit him because of the disrespect? Well, if he hit him, he might get injured and he might not be able to get into his fight. Now, it's easy for us to say, oh, he should have hit him, but we're not getting, I don't know how many millions. What did he get against Povetkin? Like $18 million? He got paid like $18 million to fight Povetkin. I'm not going to give up $18 million because somebody took my bowl from me, or I'm not going to give up $18 million because a guy jumped in the ring. He didn't punch, he didn't swing on Klitschko. So what makes him, you know, if Klitschko hits him first, how do you know if Klitschko is not going to hit him if he hits him first, right? How do you know Shannon Briggs won't turn around and sue him? You know, people do that all the time. You know, people will provoke you into a fight, and then after you hit them, they'll sue you, especially when you're a celebrity, or especially when you got millions. You know, how much is Klitschko worth? He's probably worth like $50 million. You know, I don't know what Shannon Briggs is worth, but I'm sure he's not worth anywhere near what Klitschko is worth. So you gotta be smart about it. You got a fight coming up. You're in training camp. You get into a fight with this guy on the street over some nonsense. While he's trying to provoke you, you gonna give him what he wants? A street fight on camera? Come on, man. I just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it, you know. I mean, it was disrespectful. And if he had did it to a regular person, then I could see a fight going down. You know, if somebody did that to me, yeah, I probably would fight them. Especially when they're, you know, coming into my home or coming in. I mean, if I'm in the gym training, he's coming in the gym in the ring to walk with me. I mean, to disrespect. I mean, he didn't even put his hands on him. At the end of the day, he's not putting his hands on him. So I don't think Klitschko is a punk for not punching him in his face. The dude poured water on top of his head. They're at the table and he pours water. He fills his glass up and pours the water on top of his head. You can't say that he's a punk. He poured water on top of his head. You know what possibly could happen if you do that. That's why I don't know. Sometimes I think it could be staged, man. I don't know. It could be staged. You could go either way with this, but I don't know. I think if Klitschko has room to fight him after the what's it called, not the Povetkin, the Pulev fight. If he has room to fight him, you know, fight him, not make it a non-title fight. You know, I mean, he really doesn't deserve a title shot right now, but make it a non-title fight. You know, let these guys just scrap and get it over with. You know, and that'll be the end of Shannon Briggs. You know, but it's bad because if it's not staged, this guy's just gonna keep showing up to whatever he's doing. And eventually they're gonna fight, or eventually somebody. Well, Shannon Briggs got hurt today, but someone's gonna eventually get hurt, you know, because this guy's gonna just keep showing up, you know. But he's not gonna fight him leading up to a fight. He's not gonna do it, you know. And I don't think Shannon Briggs is gonna punch him. He's not gonna punch him first. He's not gonna do it. All right. When he got water poured on top of the head, what did he do? He got up, he wiped everything off the table, and he started spinning the table around. He didn't go up to Klitschko and punch him in his face. He didn't do that. So you can't really say, you know, did Shannon Briggs, was he really ready to fight? It might be staged, man. You know, the more I talk about it, I'm thinking like this might be staged. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's staged? Do you think Klitschko should have hit him? Do you think Klitschko should even fight him? All right. Let me know what you guys think and subscribe to the channel.